Lakshmi, you can just face the altar. Well, this is a wonderful moment, a deep and very meaningful moment when we are ordained as a light bearer. Really, the masters have given us this inspiration, this moment of knowing that somebody is ready to stand in front of now not just our congregation, but really the world, and certainly the world of Ananda, and to bear the light that is from these masters in as many moments of your life as you possibly can. And we all have, but since I'm speaking to you right now, I've been watching you closely for a lot of years, and I think just everyone agreeing that it was the moment to do this says that they have seen what I've seen. Just a deeply committed effort to attune yourself to master, to these masters, to these teachings, and then to open yourself as a channel and send all that you're receiving from that attunement. And all you're receiving, as Asha was saying so beautifully today, in those moments of grace that are just, they're not quite indescribable, but they don't make sense if we try and talk about them. Just somehow you showed up here, and somehow you opened yourself, even in the moments when it wasn't easy. And here you are, a wonderful moment. I was just looking through all of what has been sent to us as light bearers, I guess, all of us light bearers, called qualifications for a light bearer. I'm certainly not going to read them all. This is from Swamiji. But the first one is attunement, where Swamiji says one has to have a deep personal attunement with the masters. He goes on somewhere here to say, because we're all human, that it's not necessarily perfect, but we're striving in the direction of all of these qualities. And I just am bringing them up and saying, this is what it means to take this vow now. The next one is lack of self-involvement, where we've come to a place where we are consciously choosing to be an open channel, to be considering those who we serve. These are all qualities that, again, there's a room full of people who said yes to this, as well as Jyotish and Devi. So these are just things we've noticed. Your uplifting vibration or uplifted vibration, it doesn't mean just for you. It means people who are in your presence can feel more uplifted by the vibration of God and gurus. And again, I won't speak about all of them, but expansion, moral character, focus, karma. Swamiji goes on to talk about what it means that we live our life, either being able to rise above or expand beyond our personal karma to care deeply about those that we're serving, or that we can recognize when we can't do that, and then we step back for moments in our lives. So it's a blessing for all of us that you're here and that you've given the path everything that you've given it, and have really been doing all of what this vow will say that you're about to take. And then it's noticed, and we have you moving into this new position. The masters have you moving in. So I think we're all blessed by it.
This is a moment of great happiness, above all for you, because all it means is that everything that you've aspired to become, you're becoming. And I also think of when Mother Teresa was somewhat challenged, Mother Teresa of Calcutta was challenged by a journalist. People say you're a saint, what do you think of that? And he expected her to humbly demur, and instead she looked right at him, just straight like that, and said, and why aren't you a saint? So I think what we have to think about this is, you're just becoming, this is our natural state. Our natural state is to be instruments of light. And it's commendable, but on the other hand, it's perfectly natural, and why did we wait so long? But it's, above all, it's a responsibility. And it's just one more way in which we realize that our happiness comes from giving. And so it's one more way that we create around ourselves continuous reminders of why I'm here and what I'm going to do. And many times in circumstances since this opportunity was given to me many years ago, when I'm tempted to blame somebody else, when I'm tempted to say, they ought to come to me, when I'm tempted to say, I behaved properly, they didn't, or circumstances, it's not fair, I say to myself, Asha, you're a light bearer. It's your job. Nobody owes you. The world owes you nothing. It's now my responsibility to bear the light. And for that, I'm deeply grateful that Swamiji conferred that upon me, not because of any status it gives me, but because of the humility it enforces upon me, which is that it's up to me. Nobody owes me anything. Swami expects it to be up to me. And that's a great help on our journey towards self-realization. So that would be my prayer for you, that this just be one more incentive to become free.
Before you take the vow, I just want to add, because Asha just reminded me in those sentences, that the day you took this vow, the affirmation was sharing. And there are so many beautiful lines in there that very succinctly speak to this. So that is your next gift and your next reminder. So if you'll repeat after me, Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, friend, beloved God, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, Paramhansa Yogananda, saints of all religions, divine friend, Swami Kriyananda, help me bear thy light to others, to carry the rays of thy love in my hands, in my heart, in my eyes, that they transmit thy power, thy vibration to others. Help me to be out of the way, that you may flow through me, to say the truth at all times, the beneficial truth, to give people what they need spiritually, and above all, to inspire them with your love. May I truly be a light bearer in your name. Om, peace, amen. If you just come before us now, we'll bless you in the name of the Masters.